What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the ending of Adele's campaign, the pre-beginning, the prelude, the precursor, the introduction, the intro to the countdown, which hasn't started yet, but it's going to start soon for the 350 million download celebration. It's almost here. It's so close we can taste it. Now, what I already taste is the terrible, lingering, disgusting taste from last year's worldwide celebration. The conversion rate for memorial stones. It's something Bandai Namco has to fix, and I'm going to teach them how.
I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
So if we jump into my video from last year, August 28th, bro, listen, I get it, okay? I understand. I'm comprehending what you're putting down. I'm picking it up, okay? You're knocking on the door and I'm opening it. Yes, 2 years ago, during the 300 million download celebration, they just gave us celebration summon tickets. They just gave it to us, right? And that was an indicator on how many dragon stones you used on banners. So for every 50 dragon stones you used, they gave you one ticket. All right. I don't remember what I got 2 years ago, but here I think, I'm at 282. So last year I got 282, which equated to over 14,000 Dragonstones spent in 1 year. Now, that was cool. 2 years ago, they just gave us a bunch of tickets, which was like, all right, that's nice. That feels good. Now we can use those tickets on a summoned banner. And the summoned banner was this one here. Okay, this was for the worldwide celebration from last year. But again, the ticket banner from 2 years ago was very similar, and they just gave us tickets. Last year, they did something a little bit different. Last year, they gave us memorial stones. They made up this thing called Memorial Dragon Stones, and for instead of getting the ticket straight up, for every 50 Dragon Stones you used, boom, you would get one Memorial Dragon Stone. Now, you can then take that Memorial Dragon Stone and convert it one for one. So one Memorial Dragonstone would get you one Celebration Summon ticket, which is not bad. So, theoretically, you get 282 Memorial Dragonstones, you convert them to 282 Celebration Summon tickets, and now you can summon away on the Celebration Summon banner, completely for free, with a chance of getting Dokkan-FEST TURs and Legendary Banner LRs, to a certain extent, right? And I actually made a video with Mr. Baby where we covered the majority of the new units that were coming out. Actually, I think I missed Android 13, which should be coming out in the banner, and somebody else, I forgot. But anyway, this was last year's banner. Okay, this was last year's banner. It essentially went up to Japan time, July of 2019. So it covered a bunch of characters up to July of 2019 because Physical Piccolo was on here and he had come out July of 2019. That was the cutoff. Everybody else before this came out before that date, before July 2019. And you had some good units on here, right? Especially certain units that have gotten Extreme Z Awakens. You know, probably the biggest deal is this Int UI Goku, one of the best EZAs in the game. Android 13, fantastic Extreme Z Awakening. Strength Janemba, Int Janemba down here. You have, I'm trying to think of like really top tier units. Super Saiyan 3 Strength Vegeta, great tank, right? AGL Zamasu, fantastic on log events. Physical Goku, Physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, fantastic on you know, any kind of event really, as long as he's not getting supered. Strength Super Saiyan 4 Goku and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, literally two of the best Extreme Z Awakenings in the game, right? Then you have some that will be getting their Extreme Z Awakening very soon, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Who else? I just saw somebody just like 2 seconds ago that should be getting his EZA soon, but I digress. You have some good units on here, right? The Physical 17 I still like. And then hopefully certain units that are getting Extreme Z Awakenings, like this Goku, Transforming Goku and Transforming Frieza. Please, please, $350 million download celebration. Please Extreme Z Awaken them. Because, good God, they have aged badly. So has the Strength and Goku. He's aged, okay? It's just a lot of these characters take way too long to get to do what they want to do. Same thing with this Ink Goku Black, right? They just take too long. But regardless, this was the banner. Now, the other thing you can do with your Memorial's Dragon Stones, and this is where they screwed up. This is where they introduced a system, and it was almost like a pity system, right? But sometimes, you don't give enough pity, okay? It's kind of like if you pull up and you're driving, okay? And there's a homeless person on the side of the road. And they're asking for $1, $5, whatever it is, to get a sandwich, to get a meal, to get some gas, whatever they're trying to do. And instead of giving them the $1, instead of giving them the $5, instead of giving them the sandwich, you give them a penny. A penny. That's it. Like, okay, I get it. It's money. Okay, yeah, I understand. But that means I'm going to have 99 other people give me a penny just to make $1. And $1 don't buy much nowadays, all right? Sometimes, you're not given enough pity. And these conversion rates were nowhere near enough pity. Because the equivalent of using 150 Memorial Stones on a Dokkan-FEST TUR was the equivalent of spending 7,500 Dragon Stones for that one character. Let's go back to the characters on this list. Can you imagine, in your mind, at any time, I don't care how drunk you are, I don't care how intoxicated you are, I don't care how inebriated you are, you could be on the most insane amount of drugs. I guarantee you, if somebody told you, hey, convert your 150 Memorial Stones for Strength Easy A Broly, you would sober up hella fast and say, hell no, I ain't doing that. 7,500 Dragon Stones for the equivalent of one of the worst Extreme Z Awakenings in the game? Are you insane, sir? You ain't doing that. So, with that said, Dokkan Battle has to change these rates. It has to be done, or else you are going to get an absolute shitstorm from the player base once again. Hell, Tiger came out with a video last year, Tiger Uppercut Media, ranting about this very thing, and it got over 100,000 views, and it was like 99.9% upvoted. So people were very passionate and completely in agreement with him. So with that said, I have created a tier list of where I want the stones, the Memorial Stones, to be broken up. And I also made this the most fair to Akatsuki because I understand that they don't want someone coming and just getting 4 of the brand new Dokkan-FEST TURs and not having to spend any money. But this is supposed to be a celebration for 350 million people downloading your game. So you gotta give back just a little bit, okay? So let's take a look at the full tier list. Let's start at the bottom. So first off, the bottom row is not going to be available. You're not going to have your Gogeta. You're not going to have the Transforming Frieza. And then you're not going to have LRs. If they added Dokkan-FEST LRs, I can understand 150. Even then, I wouldn't want it. I would want 100. I would want 100. Now, 20 Memorial Stones. Old units. Old units, 20 Memorial Dragon Stones. As I said, this is more than fair to all parties involved, okay? This makes it seem like it's tougher than than red coins and gold coins. It's going to be tougher. It's going to be a worse rate. And the reason why is because you directly spent your dragon stones for those red coins, those gold coins. And technically, this is doubling that effect, right? Because you already got your red coins and gold coins for the most part, or for part of the year. These memorial stones are like a double. So 1,000 dragon stones for one of these old units, that conversion rate kind of sucks, but it's way better than 7,500, okay? I'm sure you guys will agree with me. Way better than 7,500. If we move up, 25 memorial dragon stones. So now, these are somewhat newer characters, for the most part, and they all have pretty good Extreme Z Awakenings, I would say. Well, except for the first two, right? The Strength, Goku Black, and the Tech, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta don't have Extreme Z Awakenings yet. Everyone else on this list does, and they're not bad. And the first two units, honestly, are still somewhat usable. They're not like the best on very difficult content, particularly shorter stuff, but they can get by. And then when they get Extreme Z Awakenings, they can probably be in the running for like best easy A's in the game. So this is going to be 25 Dragon Stones, which again, I think is more than fair. More than fair, because that's 1,250 Dragon Stones for one of these units. And honestly, if you're missing Int Janemba, it may be worth to just grab him up so you don't have to compete, because the banners that he's going to be on are going to be so flooded with units, with characters, that pulling just him is going to be very difficult. So using 1,250 stones might make sense. If we move up to 30 Memorial Stones, these are all of the 120 leads. I think all the 120 leads would be fine at a 1,500 Dragon Stone conversion rate. I think, again, that is more than fair. That is more than leaning towards Akatsuki, Bandai Namco. Because if it was me, it would be 5 Memorial Stones for all of them. You know what I mean? But listen, we got to make it fair, and we're cutting it all the way down from all the way from 150 down to here. So, you know, I think this is good. 1,500 for a 120 lead. Okay. If we move up, okay, now we're looking at even newer units, right? Now we're looking at pretty much all of the characters that were on last year's Worldwide Celebration. This is going to be 50 Memorial Stones. And so it's a big change from these characters costing 150 Memorial Stones, right? You're talking about 7,500 Dragon Stone to 2,500 Dragon Stones. And if you're still missing some of these units that aren't really showing up on banners anymore, Physical Android 17 not really going to be showing up on banners anymore. Strength Jiren not going to be featured. Kid Goku not going to be featured, right? Like, these guys aren't going to be being, you know, they're not going to be featured. Tech Hit probably going to be getting his Extreme Z Awakening soon because he's that garbage. You know, he's not going to be on banners. So all of these guys, category leads, being 50 Memorial Stones, I think is fine. And then, last but not least, we have all of the new characters. All of the new characters that are going to be on the banner. So everything up until July 2020. So you have Tech Ultimate Gohan. You have Android 813. You have Int Future Gohan. AGL Bardock. Strength Cooler. The Goku and Vegeta. The Transforming Boys. Physical Beerus. You have Kaioken Strength Goku. You have Strength Kefla. You have Exchange Buu. And then you have Int Gotenks. And so now you're looking at 75 Memorial Stones, which breaks down to 3,750 Dragon Stones. Now that is realistically a hard shaft, a very, very bad luck streak, but it can happen. Hell, I forgot what banner it was. I think it was it Physical Beerus that Toonrami went like 3,500 stones? It was somewhere around there, and then we ended up doing a collab and he got it like second multi. So some of these bad streaks have happened, right? You look at how deep Mass Ningen went for Int Vegeta. It was like 3,600 stones, somewhere around there, right? Really, really bad streak. Myself, right? I went 2,000 Dragon Stones before I got an LR AGL UI Goku. So you could potentially go on these really bad beats And so this is the equivalent of that because they're fairly new units, fairly strong. All of them are damn good, right? All of them are damn good. Some better than others. Obviously, I rate Tech Ultimate Gohan as one of the best heroes in the game. But I think they're all in that level, right? So 75 Memorial Dragon Stones would be the cap. It would be the cap. And if they want to add in Dokkan-FEST LRs, make them a flat 100. Make them a flat 100. That counts as 5,000 Dragon Stones spent. So if somebody is missing a copy of, Strength Vegito or Bootanks, they could spend the equivalent of 5,000 Dragon Stones and pick one up. Let me guys know. Let me know what you think, what you guys and girls think. Apparently, I can't think myself. If you enjoyed this, if you think the numbers are a little off, drop it down in the comments below. While you're down there, if you are new, you can go ahead and follow the channel. Click that blue join button. Become a Boomer champion today like Joe V. Or do it the free-to-play way. Gently rub that sub button. Gingerly ring that bell button. Lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.